Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for joining. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. Now's a good time to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. And touch the notification bell just lightly. You don't got to smash anything. You don't got to do none of that. Just very lightly, That's all you got to do. Turn on the notifications. Right now, we're going to do a ClairTarot reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and y'all cross watches. This is for the week of February 6th all the way through February 13th. All right. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Melissa. Hello, Crystal. Okay. Let's go ahead and get Taurus a message. Let's see what's going on. Let it wash over me. Ready to lose my feet. Da 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 da. All right, we're almost there, Taurus. Now, y'all have been having some pretty intense readings lately. What is that all about? Intense readings. Let's see. Commit to happiness. Card number 34. Commit to happiness. It looks like you're wafting your magic around, but you're not really realizing how magical you are. And that's making you feel kind of unhappy. Okay. We need to complete that cycle. 3 + 4 is 7. It's now 1:34 p.m. 3 + 4 is 7. 134 equals 8. All right. We need to complete that cycle of fuckery. It needs to end. You need to reunify your mind and your heart. The number 8 is a number of reunification of self and soul. It's time. Okay. It's time for you to commit to your happiness instead of being a martyr. I'm just saying. I cannot enable that. I'm sorry. So yeah, no, I can't enable martyrdom. That's something that I'm vehemently against. Why the freaking frack is this not? There we go. Okay, Taurus, your stubborn ass is refusing to allow the cards. Okay. Taurus, do not interfere with the shuffling. I'm about to catch a horn up for the butt. Okay. Oh, Taurus. See what I'm saying? You're martyring yourself so much. You're forgetting that you're loved. Look, you have your back to yourself. Look at that. You have your back to yourself. Stop it. Stop it. No one should love you more than you love yourself. Okay? If other people are able to love you more than you are able to love yourself, there is a problem. You can be as upset as you want about the things that I'm saying, but this is truth. You should be capable of loving yourself just as much, if not more, than the way you love other people. I be knowing that Taurus shit. You be spoiling people. Time to spoil yourself. Look through the situation. Know what I'm saying? You got a basket full of calm and you just getting all frantic. You're not listening to yourself. You're not even looking in the direction you're going. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is a pattern that's an issue. You're not looking where you're stepping. And that's being used against you. Okay? That's definitely being used against you. Don't let that continue. Self-care. That's the theme. That is the theme. That is something that's going to continue to be given to you as a message until you finally comply with what your higher self is asking you to do. This martyrdom stuff is not, it doesn't prove your loyalty and friendship. It doesn't. Because the people that need you to prove your loyalty and friendship are fucking using you. That's just bottom line. Bottom line. I don't know, maybe that's just me, the way I am as a friend. Like, you don't have to prove yourself. If I count you as a friend, you don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to buy me anything. You don't have to like go out of your way to prove that you're my friend and you'll be there when I need you. Because guess what? When I need you, I'm not going to reach out. And if you don't know that I need you, that you're not really a friend. So the actions speak much louder. Now, what you're doing is not self-care. It's not being a friend. It's an operation from a stance of fear. You're afraid the other person is going to feel as though maybe you're not enough to be their friend. And you know what? Yeah, maybe you're not enough of that passive, go ahead and use me so I can be martyred type of person, and that's okay. That's a good thing to not be enough of. Let them do that shit on their own. Woo! There you go. Dance it out, boo. Dance it out. Dance away from them. Physical outlet. You're storing much of this tension within your body. You're going to make yourself sick. You're going to absolutely make yourself sick. Energy can only be allowed to pool unnaturally in location for so long before it then penetrates the density of flesh and begins causing physiological symptom presentation. You want to be sick? Because I guarantee these motherfuckers that you're picking all these flowers for is not going to give a shit. It's not convenient. You're no longer at their disposal, so toss to the side. I mean, unless you know for sure that I'm wrong, then I would suggest you go ahead and reanalyze what's going on. You're being asked by your higher self to practice more self-care and to find a physical outlet to release that pent-up aggression, that pent-up resentment that you're feeling. Now, yeah, Cheryl, if you are a Taurus, all of these cards are for you. Let's see. This is a message from your higher self. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Yeah, but Cheryl, I don't know if you saw the title. This is a live ClairTarot reading for Taurus. So you might have to wait until the Capricorns. All right. This is a Rumi card. Let's dump that out. Let's see. Oh, see what I'm saying? Card number 17, the human gift. Look at that. Look at all these protective layers. You are being protected. You don't want to see what's going on. There are people who are willing to tap you dry. You don't want to see that. But guess what? It doesn't matter because you are still going to be protected by your higher self and your spiritual team. Okay? You are a gift unto yourself. You were never meant to just be a gift to other people. You have to be a gift to yourself as well. All right? You have to be your own best friend, and everything outside of that is just an additional bonus. Notice card number 17. Number 1 plus number 7 equals number 8. 8 is a number of reunification of self and soul. All right? You have to reunify yourself. Now let's go ahead and see what card number 17 says. Let's see. All right. Here you go. Oh, heart, what is your excuse for all these blunders? Such loyalty is offered by the beloved, yet so much treason comes from you. That's what I'm saying. Stop betraying yourself. Such kindness is offered by the beloved, yet so much defiance and resistance comes from you. Such grace is offered by the beloved, yet so much fault and failure comes from you. Such attraction is offered by the beloved with sweetness and generosity, yet such jealousy comes from you with so much doubt and suspicion. Do you bemoan your lack of faith? Do you berate yourself, blazing angel, because you have moments where you cannot bring yourself to trust and love more than you trust in your fear? Do you lament and worry that you could or should be living in greater surrender? And yet, when is light more precious than when it arises from darkness? When is trust more admirable than when it involves an uncertain yet bold leap of faith? O human angel, your path is perfection in the divine sense, not in some artificial absence of struggle, but in the wrestling of darkness and light that ignites the fire within your holy heart. So rise up now from your doubts and admonishments and let your human self be loved. Even for all the doubt, you are still a cherished one of the great beloved and always shall be. Be kind to your heart. You may believe it to be wary from doubt and distrust, so much heartbreak or so many agonies, yet it still beats. Still, it persists with unquestioning allegiance to life. What a grand heart it is, this sacred heart of yours. How can it be worthy of anything other than tenderness, gratitude, acknowledgement, and appreciation? Do not plague your heart with falsehoods and expectations of some disembodied perfection. The perfection of your heart is that that it loves still, even if you try to stop it with some notion of self-protection from future hurt through doubt or fear. Still, it loves. It is perfection that it hopes even after despair, that it holds compassion even after experiences of fear. So then, what is there left to do but breathe the grandest sigh of relief and allow yourself the essential luxury of peace within? So then everything's all right, even at some moments it seems not to be. Still, your heart beats in honor of life. The heart can be nurtured and coaxed into gentle acceptance of all that is, and the divine sight become available to you. So this is all about you betraying yourself. This is all about you still operating in a state of fear. You need to run that out. Dance it out, yoga it out, Tai Chi, Zumba, whatever the hell you want to do, the animal stance stuff. You need self-care. You are just hurting yourself so much. Look at these poses. Look, you keep turning away from yourself. When what your higher self wants you to do is dance, chin up in defiance, posture. Look at her posture. Such grace, such flexible strength. That's what you're being asked to do. You're being asked to flow. Okay? Notice the color of her outfit. Primarily yellows, mustards. This is the color of a solar plexus. Notice how it's a muted mustard because you have disempowered yourself for so long thinking that it's loyalty when it's not. Okay? That's not loyalty. That's disloyalty to self. So you have to watch that. You really, really have to watch that. These things, and I know Taurus is super sensitive, but I'm not here to sugarcoat shit. You know, like I'm not going to be like, baby, it's okay. No. You've been doing that to yourself. I'm not going to do that for you. I'm going to tell you how it is. You are creating unhappiness for yourself. You're not being judged. You're being asked to recognize what you're doing to yourself. Because really, the only person that is going to be affected by this behavior, this decision, is you. Now, if I'm able to love you and to be honest with you, then my expectation is for you to be able to love yourself at least at the level with which I'm loving you, and be honest with yourself. What's it going to take to make you happy? Truly happy. Not happy so other people think you're happy. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. There's a difference between the happiness that you feel so that other people think you're happy versus the happiness you feel when you're all by yourself with no reason to smile. Yet you're still smiling. There's a difference in those types of happiness. Okay? Now, you absolutely, absolutely can do this for yourself. You can do this for yourself. You just haven't chosen to yet. Yet. When you're ready, you will. And only you determine when that is. But sometimes it does take a very firm delivery of this message from soul, because I have found Taurus doesn't like to listen at times. Sometimes y'all don't want to listen. So then your higher self directs you to watch one of my videos, and I'm like, look. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You're here listening to this for a reason. Whether you're Taurus or not, you're here listening to this for a reason. Your higher self directed you here. Take that message in. I'm going to give you one final card, Taurus. Oh my God. How many cards is this? It's just too many cards. 5 cards. Fine. The cards just fell out of my lap. Okay. All right. All right. Here's the thing. Okay. I'm going to read it in the order that it fell out.
I'm sorry to bother you.
Yeah.
I want to know which is more important, red or clear cut medication.
I wouldn't know if you show it to me.
I want the red pill.
Wait, what?
I want the red pill.
The one with the red. No, you cannot administer the meds because I need to track her vitals.
Got it.
She's going brachycardic. Sorry. She's going brachycardia. Okay, so let me just calm myself down. Her heart will stop. Okay, I'm just being dramatic at this point. So the first card, Stingray. You have to realign self and soul. You are so misaligned at this point, and this misalignment has nothing to do with your worth. It has nothing to do with you being compared to anyone else. It's a general statement of misaligned. Align your shit. Stack them up nice and neat, just like a Taurus can do. Align your chakras. Get yourself back in line with your higher self. And unfortunately, this is going to sting a bit. Stingrays have no backbone. You need to fucking grow one. Quickly. Grow one. Okay? You are a vertebrate. You have a backbone. Start using it. Now, tangled web. You have weaved quite a bit of a tangled web. You find yourself feeling alone. That's fine because spiders live alone for the most part. Okay? Spiders, the beautiful thing, they weave tangled webs and they know exactly how to get themselves out of it. Channel your inner spider, get yourself out of the bullshit. You absolutely can. Very little effort, you just have to choose to. I don't think I've ever seen a spider that has built its own web unable to get out of its web. Like, I've never seen that. They don't get entangled in their own webs. Channel that spider, fix it. So look at this. Yellow. That's a lot of personal power. Notice how there's not much darkness around it. Okay? You can learn this lesson in the light. It's not going to hurt as much. You're going to have to channel that inner power from your solar plexus. You're going to have to use the throat chakra. Look what color is surrounding the bee. The bee is an indicator of your royal knowledge, a gnosis, an inner knowing. You're going to have to start speaking out about the bullshit that you've been allowing yourself to be sucked into. Speak out. If they don't like it, too fucking bad. Speak your truth. Don't try and criticize other people. Speak your truth. And if they don't like your truth, they can kick rocks. Quite a few of them. Hummingbird. Notice you grew yourself a spine. You untangled yourself from that web. You started speaking your truth. The hummingbird is such an indicator of happiness. It has always been, for my entire life, been an indicator to me personally that happiness is just around the corner. It's going to arrive very, very soon, and I'm going to be able to replenish my energetic reserves and begin flitting around, drinking the sweetest nectars of life. So yeah, you're surrounded by darkness right now, but guess what? Not for long. You're going to be happy again, but you got to get all that bullshit in order. Okay, you really, really got to get all that bullshit in order. I'm not going to baby you on this. Now, the final card. Yeah. Okay. Wolf. Wolves are loyal. They are loyal to their pack. Who's in your pack? By the time you finish processing all of this, the only things that will be left is your true pack. Okay, there's that notion of within each man exists two wolves, a white wolf and a black wolf. And which one are you going to feed? Feed them both. No wolf should starve. They're fucking starving and they're fighting because they're starving. They wouldn't be fighting if you fed them both, created balance. And look at that. Look at that. Okay, feed both your wolves. And what happens? The light, the gravity of the light becomes that much more clear, that much more defined with the darkness. You got this shit. You really, really got this shit. And you have to choose. You have to choose. You're going to have to choose yourself. Okay? No more of that loyalty shit, and you're just getting screwed in the end, not by anyone else but you. Okay? Because Taurus, I know you're strong. I know how strong you are, and whatever circumstance is going on, you have to recognize you co-created that. And that goes for everyone, not just Taurus. Like, we co-create these circumstances, and then we can fall into this habit of failing to recognize our part in that co-created circumstance, that co-created struggle. Every single thing you experience in life, you co-create. Okay? And sometimes really fucked up shit happens to us, not because we're weak, not because we are victims, but because we needed to learn something that only that circumstance could teach us. And that circumstance had to happen exactly in the way it did for us to learn the lesson it was trying to teach. Now, hey, we might have some trauma off that, but hey, trauma-induced accretion, that is a term, a phrase that I coined to describe the use of trauma to induce accelerated frequency accretion. This is catalyzing an ascension process. You are ascending, Taurus. You are rising, okay? Fucking rise. That's simple. Rise. Choose to rise. Well, whether you choose to or not, you're rising. You can't stop that. No one else gets a say in it, and you can't stop it. This is being determined by your higher self. And it's much easier to rise when you're not trying to drag yourself back down. Trust me on this. I've fought that hard fight, and you lose every time. Every single time. Whenever you fight against your higher self, you will lose. Every single time. 100% of the time, you will lose. And I know you're not about losing. So figure out what your higher self wants, get on that team, and 100% of the time you will win. If that is your stance, you will absolutely win. Okay? Right, Emmanuel, facts. Hashtag that. Hashtag that. All right, guys. I hope I wasn't too aggressive in my delivery of the Taurus reading. It's been a hashtag rough day. But I'm going to do this, okay? We're going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and get going. This is an awesome time for you guys to begin considering, 1, subscribing to my channel, 2, turning on the notification bell, 3, liking this, 4, stalking me on social media. Sometimes I can be cute. Just not today, but sometimes. I can be like so cute. Not really. But yeah, no, just trust me. You just want to follow me wherever, but not in real life, okay? So I'm going to get going. Thank you guys for sharing this space. See you in a little bit. Bye, guys.